brothers Calabrese, a little Calabrese right here on the Tony Jones Show. 13 Halloweens, the name of that one. Then before that, we heard from Mr. Michale Graves off of Vagabond, Best of Me. Michale Graves on the line. Where are you this evening? You're in Michigan, right?
Yeah, right now I'm in Belleville, Michigan. The show tonight in Detroit has actually been canceled because of power issues with the club, so we're going to reschedule it. So there's a day off in Michigan right now.
You know, one time I went to see 45 Grave. George, I think you were there with me.
Yes, I was.
And so the club didn't pay the electric bill, so the 45 Grave show was moved down the street, and they were actually writing out handwritten maps of how to get to the new venue.
Nice.
Sharpie-ish maps. But, Michael, one thing I like to do with this program is I like to have Michale Graves one week, and then the following week I like to have a band of, kids in college or younger kids. I like to expose them to the same network as I could expose you to or anybody else. So that's kind of a long way of getting to the question of what kind of advice would you offer to a younger band coming up right now?
Well, I would advise that you educate yourself to the nature of the business. It's no longer a business where you just release a record and a video and tour, and you can generate revenue in that way. It's much more of a complex. There's much more complexities in the industry. However, with the advent of all the technology that is at everybody's fingertips, there's a dramatic difference in the ability to reach fans and reach people and market yourself and promote. So my advice would be to, again, everybody pull their heads out of their phones and stop looking at things that are meaningless and taking up their time, and to focus on the things that you want to do and read about business and read about how to execute a plan once you have one. If you're a player, if you're an artist, if you're just a guitar player or you're just a drummer or a piano player or a trumpet player, the old adage, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. You have to remember that when you're outside and you're doing something that is meaningless, there are other people like myself that are practicing and preparing for the next opportunity and making gains in this world. And so my advice is that to people, to strive for excellence in everything that you do, and ignore the meaningless shit.
So,
and to educate your mind.
So as you were talking about embracing media, Felipe wrote in. He's listening from Chile this evening, so good evening to him. And to me, and it's been happening a lot lately, and I'm a pretty calm, laid-back guy, but when there is a band up on stage and the people in the first few rows of the crowd are staring at their cell phones, that just drives... I hate to sound like a grumpy old prick, but that just drives me... I mean, here's a band pouring their heart out, and they're staring at Twitter. It drives me crazy.
Well, Ken, for you and I, that's a generational thing.
Yeah.
It's a generational thing, and you see it all over the place, and that's a behavioral conversation, a sociological conversation, because, again, you and I, when we were growing up, or people of our age, we had to take pictures with our minds, and we had to remember those moments, and we held on to moments in our minds, and by talking about it and articulating. Now it's just a click away, video and pictures and Google, and it's different. So, I noticed that too. I travel all around the world, and in every country, it's amazing. Whether I'm in front of a couple hundred people or tens of thousands, it's amazing the cell phones. Especially, I always notice it when I come out on stage, the acoustic. It's just like you see thousands of cell phones and just the light. Held up the whole time. It's incredible. It's an incredible phenomenon. One that, again, our generation notices, and the generations before us don't think it's so strange.
Well, I'm glad I'm not just a miserable old prick for thinking that.
No, it's good that we talk about it, and we continue to say how sort of strange it is, because as we get older and once we're gone, our kids and the younger people before us, they don't remember that time, and they won't remember that time after another generation. So, kind of cool.
Well, I guess something had to replace the cigarette lighters.
To talk about.
That's true. That's true, because in, a little bit, not even my generation, George, your generation, it was show me your cigarette lighters. Now it's show me your iPhone.
That's right.
I guess that's a positive.
Yeah. We're all being sucked into the matrix, into a virtual world. Or we have been.
So folks can go to michaelgraves.net. They can go on Facebook. They can type in Michael Graves, and they can see what you're up to.
Yes, and I'm up to a lot of things, so go check out my websites, michaelgraves.net, michaelgraves.com, and hydraulic-entertainment.com.
Good luck on the tour. Stay safe out there.
Thank you, Tony Jones.
I hope we can get you to swing by Providence next time.
Yes, I'll go out of my way to make that happen.
Our doors are open here. So, I do have. I want to bring us out with one more track from you, which is "Oh Please Why," which I thought was another standout on Vagabond. Tell us a little bit about that before we take off.
I wrote that song for my beautiful friend Steve Schultz, who's an incredibly important man in my life, a very close friend. And he got cancer a few years back after he fell down. And just going through that with him and watching him pass away and experiencing that part of life with him and alongside his daughters as well, was very good friends with me and my wife, and we consider them family. It was one of the. I've lost a lot of people in my life, but losing my friend Steve took a dramatic, heavy toll on me. A toll that I needed help getting out of, and through the process of learning how to grieve and taking care of some of the things in my life that I needed to take care of, part of the process brought me to writing a song, which became "Oh Please Why," and it was sort of the last stamp on leaving a lot of the things I needed to leave behind, and again crawl out from indicated before the ashes of something. And so "Oh Please Why" was a new beginning for me, a new rebirth, and a way to say goodbye to my beautiful friend.
And was that something you specifically wrote for this release, or was that more of a therapeutic kind of a cathartic thing?
It was more of at the time a therapeutic exercise. Again, I'm a music man, and the way that I reach towards heaven and try to get in touch with my angels and other things on that realm is to write music, and so it was an exercise in that as well, and it just really fits so perfectly in the body of work that became Vagabond.
Awesome. michaelgraves.net is his website. TonyJones.org is my website. We have to unfortunately get out of here, but check out Michael Graves, check out his Kickstarter, and support the cause. Next week in this very studio, Sherry Dahl will be here all the way from New York City, chatting and performing live for you. I'm going to leave you with another cut off of Vagabond, the one we just talked about. It's "Oh Please Why." Please consider tuning in next week. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you, Michael. That was great. I will have that podcast.